What's going on, everybody? Good morning. Chad, Adler Farms. Woo! Feels so good outside. I don't know what's up with the weather lately, but it is middle of July, as you guys know. It's 63 degrees at straight up 8 o'clock in the morning. Loving it. I sweat when it snows, so when it's hot, it's even worse. Just how it is. I got a couple things in this video you guys don't want to miss out on. First, I'm going to show you how to open this gate one-handed. No, I'm not. Woo! There we go. Need to check on one of the animals because I got a text from my dad last night that was not good. Smokey! What's up, lady? What's up, lady? What you doing? That's my knee. That's my knee. Get it? You guys will see what's different here in a second. Look at the bird herd. What's up, boys? What's going on? What's going on? There she goes. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Do it again, buddy. Do it again. It's not even him. Who did that? Go! Look out there, Turbo. Got the burners on. Oh, look out. Look out, scaring everybody. Everybody's awake now, Smokey. You guys loud. Everybody's awake now. Let's feed the goats first so Lucius will calm down. Old buddy's getting after it. That rooster's feeling pretty swollen there, but when we originally moved him, I tried to put him in the big turkey pen. And he got his hiney whipped for about 3 minutes until I could catch him by Thanos and the other red one. I mean, whipping him. So he didn't get hurt, but there was an immediate pecking order established. We're calling this the timeout pen. But see this mark on the back left leg? Is that a snake bite or some kind of lesion? Here's what I know too. Dad called me and he said, hey, Batman's acting funny. And I said, well, in case it's something viral and they're passing it to each other, because we just lost a goat, if you're new here, we're not sure what it was. But in case it's some kind of viral thing, put him in the pig's old pen. Dad said Smokey was also giving him a pretty hard time. Now, there's two angles to that. Anytime a chicken gets out, or whatever, anytime Smokey sees us work the goats, like when I was administering the medicine to the goats, and I had to pin them down on top of the doghouse and put the tube in their mouth and give them that probiotic, Smokey's going nuts. And it just makes her nervous. These are her chickens. These are her chickens. These are her pigs. Hey, Lola. I think it just makes her nervous. Well, I don't know how Robin got that cut on his back leg. I don't think it was Smokey, because I do believe there'd be one on both sides, because she would bite him. She wouldn't nip at him. Robin and Smokey would wrestle and play a lot, but Robin was not afraid to turn around and pop Smokey, and that's just what they did. So the only thing with Robin though was, I don't believe it was Smokey, because it was like a 2 or 3 day event. It took him a while, and we noticed some things, come to find out, you know, talking, you guys are, if you've been following along. So we don't think it was bloat, because that's quicker. We do think it was parasitic. And Robin, remember I had to take him somewhere else. I didn't want to put him out here because I didn't want to deal with predators digging him up or a predator being here or something like that. Because I do have coyotes and fox. I've got coyotes and foxes on camera right over there as recently as 3 or 4 months ago. He had 0 lesions on him, no cuts, nothing. If you saw that video, I don't want to put it back in here because it's kind of rough to watch. But at one point he was standing in the little pen and he fell over. It wasn't this one at all. See, it wasn't me, Dad. It wasn't me. I believe if Smokey wanted the goats gone or didn't like the goats, they'd be gone. Smokey was all over me when I was carrying Robin out of here. So, I don't know. That's Batman crying because he doesn't like being alone. But I can't bring him back in here yet. We got to figure out what's going on. Batman's he's not an aggressor unless they're eating. And what he used to do was when the 2 little goats would eat, he would push them off and he'd fight them at feeding time. Robin used to keep him in check because Robin would dominate all 4 of them. Then of course Smokey couldn't get in there. So it was just all kind of evened out. So I don't know, man. You're so great in the comments. I know things just happen. I know some animals just don't get along. These goats are also kind of coming into maturity and they're getting bigger. And if we have to find Batman a new home, we will. We'll keep the little ones if Smokey leaves them alone. I think Smokey was protecting the little ones from Batman, but the problem is he's got a lesion on his back, which we sprayed with Blue Coat, by the way. It looks really good. Yesterday it was kind of, it's fresh. I wish they wouldn't run, so I've been trying to come in here more. Whoop. Hey, I know what you're thinking. So the one with the giant red comb is the one that's crowing. And he's pretty good looking. Those are all Magneto Juniors. In case you didn't know, Magneto's our main rooster. But coming in a close second is Ginormo here, who we call Thanos. That's a rooster behind him, and it's actually his brother. But this guy is massive. So that's a French Cuckoo Moran. They can get up to like 9 pounds. He's bigger than her. I'm not saying he weighs more, but he's a good, I don't know, 5-6 inches taller. Just massive. So he's slowly becoming one of our main roosters. Hi, Red. Hi, Red. How you doing? Put some on the ground. Here you go. I'll put some up here. Oh my goodness, lady. Oh my goodness. Who laid a turkey egg? How's that even possible? Oh my goodness. We'll leave her alone and let her finish. Let her finish laying. Look out. He's kind of a mean one, but he doesn't mess with Thanos, his bigger brother. But he's pretty. He's for sale. Not Thanos, the red one. What do you think, Red? One of them's still laying. I'm not sure which one. The other 2 have stopped because they're kind of a seasonal thing. What do you think, lady? Sorry, it's kind of scrambled. I was trying not to give you shell. You got it anyway. There you go. We are missing a cream leg bar. Somewhere. Somewhere. Is that egg good? Is that egg good? To summarize all that, Batman's got a cut on his back left hip. Smokey was kind of giving him a hard time when Dad came over here. But Smokey has always alerted us when something's wrong with an animal. Remember when Lola had piglets? Smokey knew. Remember when Robin was ill last week Smokey knew. They were all acting funny. So it doesn't surprise me that she was running up against him, hurting. Whoa, spiders stink, man. Gee whiz, dude. Whew. Okay. Smokey was herding him yesterday. So that's why we separated them for a little bit, and we'll see what happens. As for the Magneto Juniors and what Dad and I were talking about, you know, we have 8 laying hens. You know how many eggs we get a day? 2, if we're lucky. That's annoying. Now, part of that, we're only getting 2 eggs, is because we have 3 layers, the 2 sassies and the Americana, the 2 cream leg bars in the Americana. We don't know where they're laying or if they're laying. I know that when it gets really hot, some chickens slow down. They do have kind of a cycle, but it happened to all 3 of them at once. Like instantly, none of them laid eggs anymore. So we don't know if they're just laying them in the woods or what's going on. What's up, lady? What you think? Huh? Can I pet you? Stinker. All right, I got sidetracked. So Dad and I were thinking we might find some layers here locally. So I got on Craigslist and I found for $10 a bird. Now they are heritage breeds, but for $10 a bird, I found some that'll be laying in like, I think he said like a month or 2. To me, they look about the same age as the Magneto Juniors. So I may run and get those, or I found a guy that's got laying hens that are currently laying, but he gets 6 eggs a day and he's got 12 chickens and he wants to sell the whole batch. I'm like, well, I don't need chickens that aren't laying. I already got that problem. We are working on Grandpa, but we're feeding every animal less. My animals now, with the exception of Lola, have pasture. These are pastured pigs. We've got, our steers almost have 4 acres now. So they don't need tons of cubes. You still give them a few because that's when we administer the fly spray daily. And yes, we do it daily. Pigs, I mean, Han and Leia are in the old cow pasture and they've been out of there for quite a while, so I'm not worried about the parasite load. Plus, pigs aren't goats. Pigs are pretty tough. And they generally won't eat what would make them sick. Whereas a goat, after all this, I've kind of learned like Dad, goats are just, they're tough in some respects. In other respects, they're sissies. Pigs are pretty tough, but they're good. We're just trying to feed everybody less so they can, there's 10 acres of grass here. And over there where the 2 pigs are, there's there's like half an acre where they're at. And I do need your guys' input. I'm trying to decide if I can put Lola in there with Han and Leia, or if that would be a bad idea. Lola has been on a hot wire, so she knows what it is. Long time ago, but she was. Oh man, I'm gonna use some of that fly spray here in a minute. But yeah, just trying to feed everybody less and, you know, that kind of thing. Because Mr. G, who I lease this 10 acres from, he's buying Leia. I know some of you want me to save her and she's not a feeder and your dad loves her. And listen, Grandpa understands the roles of animals. And remember, Wilma, I think I said Leia, but Wilma is helping pay for this 10 acres. So yeah, she's already sold. You can stop the petition. I know I talk loud, but I don't ever want somebody to not be able to hear because the motorcycle or the 4-wheeler's running. So anyway, This is the new lanes where the cows are gonna be. Now, where we were just at, am I doing that right? Yep, that's the corner of Wilma's pen. I could run a string directly to here and give them an extra, it's probably a 1/4 acre. And we already checked, this tree is an oak, so they'd be okay to get around that. Dad hasn't mowed this yet, this right here. He just mowed everywhere I put the T-posts. I hear Batman over there whining. I may extend it another 1/4 acre just because we have the room. We'll see how froggy I'm feeling when we start stringing this up. Hip hip. Hip hip. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. And that is why they still get a few cubes. Let's go down here. For all you guys that have raised Holsteins, I get a ton of comments about how they kind of turn into turds the older they get. And Dad and I've both noticed, because these are Angus Holstein crosses. I'm almost out of spray here. I got another one in the garage, but they will. See? He didn't turn, but he doesn't want me that close. That's just started happening this last month. Boy, that looks like I'm getting some good coverage there. But I'll show you if I move around this way. Watch him turn. See? I guess Dad actually felt one kick, like he was standing right here, and I think it was 42 kicked. See 42 watching us even as he's eating? He just don't like that spray. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, one of them actually kicked at Dad, because I guess Holsteins just kind of become bullies. But you just got to make it to December. That it's absolutely safe to assume that they're every bit of about 600-700 pounds. They're pretty big. No, buddy. Hey, buddy. There's a menacing look. They just sort of start feeling froggy at a certain age. They go from teenagers to adults that don't want to be bothered. Love this thing. They sponsor the channel. It's all of it. Link down below. Coupon code. Get you some. Trust me. Well, you guys hear the cicadas? Keep in mind, I'm 6'4", so when you guys walk around and like, when I'm standing above these guys and they don't look that big, well, the camera's almost 6'6" in the air because I actually hold it above my head. See, you're actually taller than me. So this string right here, it's about straight up 36 inches. That one's 18. If I bump that, he'll take off. That one's about 18. So while that's filling up, let's run down and look at the old pasture where Han and Leia are and see if you guys think that's enough room. I'll actually leave the four-wheeler there. We'll come back. I'm gonna walk for a change. I don't know what's wrong with me. So here's the old pasture. And I'm trying to remember, this is 150 by about 100. So it's not quite, it's like 3/4 of an acre long and 1/2 an acre deep. So Could that hold 3 pigs? I mean, it's not like they're going nuts in here. You guys want a roommate? Y'all want a roommate? That'd be all right. Hey, 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 hey. Wonder if they're doing anything in this. Y'all sleep in there, or you just been eating stuff? I think you're just eating stuff. And I know Lola would tear a lot of it up. And we're not worried about, whatchamacallit, what do the pigs do? Rooting. We're not worried about her rooting it up. You know, eventually we are going to breed Han to Lola and to Leia. So that would certainly make it easier. You know, we can always partition that. We can always cut it in half. You know, we've only got one hog drinker, but Lola didn't like that hog drinker anyway. So maybe we need to try that. Do we need to do that today? Yeah, Lee, man. Moving animals. It shouldn't be stressful, but it is. What do you think, big boy? What do you think? See, he never stared at me before either. He never cared where I was. Oh yeah. That didn't work at all. Now my hat smells. All right, so that was quick and easy because there's only 5 posts, 5 new posts. Now what I want to do is actually turn the fence back on and get a reading with my fault finder, which is also from Gallagher. I kind of always have a fault down there, but oh, nope. Bad connection maybe. Anyway, there we go. That's pretty good. 9,000 kilovolts. And we've got some grass creeping up on us a little bit, so that's why it's a little bit lower. So what I'm going to do now is drive over to the other corner, and I've got some leftover string from the pig pasture. Run it before, see there's 2 lines way out there that make up the back of this right now. And I'm going to go ahead and run this string before I disconnect that. I don't think I'll have an issue with the beefy boys, but I really don't want to find out. And I do believe they'll get kind of curious. I don't know. It's warming up. Yeah. It's 84 degrees. And they're already, I thought it was going to be cooler today. But it's 84 degrees. They're already laying down. So I may get adventurous and take it down and use it instead of tying in with this new stuff. We'll see. So you can see what I'm talking about here. This is the back of the existing pasture. And it's going to run another, I believe that's 200 feet that way. And then it runs 200 feet that way. This is 200 feet as well. I only cut off a little bit. See that hill? Well, it doesn't look like a hill right here. See these trees just beyond my finger? When they cleared this land many, many years ago, they piled it right there. And then those trees grew on that pile of other trees and dirt and all that. So I didn't want the beefy boys getting up in there. There's just no point. So if you think of a square, I just cut off like a corner of it is what I did. A 2-acre square. Anyway, yeah. And I don't know, maybe it's because I'm a rookie to this. I'm not scared. I'm not worried, but these are my first 2 steers and we've been through a lot. And I'm almost to the finish line. Almost. I'm still buying meat at the store. I do have a hookup on grass-fed beef, but sometimes it's difficult to get out there. But I'm ready to have my own beef. Yeah, I just get nervous. I'm like, man, I don't want to messing with whatever might be in those, breaking a leg. And, you know, I know if something happened, you could run one of the processor right now. Let's hope that was a fruit fly. Anyway, I don't want them getting anything I may not know about or getting hurt or whatever. So that's why we're just, you know, fingers crossed. We're just going to make a couple snips in this string and give them new grass and see what happens. All right, what's going on, everybody? I had boy, look at Shaggy. I had a business call pop up and had to run home for a minute. I've been gone about an hour, and the best part is it's about 10 degrees warmer than when I was here. So nothing's been done, and now we're gonna. But I'm gonna spare you guys wrapping this wire and stretching it and all that stuff. The only thing you need to remember, if you're using the Gallagher system, which I highly recommend, put your tensioners on the rope, like 4 or 5 of them, then pull your wire, and then you can move one of these to each like leg of it. I call legs, like this is the west leg, north leg, east and south. There's a post straight through there, and my original plan was to come off of that post and go to that one. Hi, buddy. And I really want to just come over here. I mean, that's like another, goodness, it's another 1/4 acre. So I think what I'm going to do, instead of driving another T-post over here, I'll get one of my temporary step-in posts. I'll leave enough slack that, because here, watch this. So when I pull that, see how close it is to that tree? They won't be able to walk around that tree, and they're just going to get hung up, or they're not going to get in it anyway. Like, they won't even go around. So what I'll do is pull that tight enough, but yet leave a little slack so I can put a step-in post. And kind of like we did on the pig pasture, think of it like this. Let's see, here, this is off. I don't know why I didn't think of this, but this post is broke, if I remember right. He took off because I started messing with the wires. I'm telling you, once they get trained to a wire, they don't want nothing to do with it. But what I'm going to do is take one of these step-ins, and instead of having that wire right up against the tree, I'll put it like right here. Oh, that stinks. I can't step in because it's broke. Huh. Let me see if I'm strong enough. Hang on. Oh, nope, I'm not. Nope, that's a rock. Oh, dad bod. Come on. Whew. Okay, that's as close as I can get it. But, yeah, I think that'll work. If not, I'll get another T-post. But it'll pull that string off of this tree. I think it's called a blackjack oak. So, it's really pretty. The plane. What movie's that from? So the new pasture's got one string up. It's not super taut. I got the top string down in the pasture they're currently in, and they're watching me. They know something's up. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. They're way up by the water bucket. I'm getting ready to talk the bottom one down. And when I take this bottom one down, I think it'll loosen it all the way around the existing pin as well until I get it pulled tight. So that's going to be interesting, but whew, let's just hope they stay. Just hope they stay in. It's hot. I can't imagine them wanting to run when it's hot outside. It is wide open now. They ain't figured it out yet. They're way over there right now eating without a care in the world. Keep going. You guys see them way over there? Probably not. Let me put you up and get this done before I gotta chase some fast food. Shh, don't want to spook them. What's up, buddy? What do you think, man? So this is what happened last time. They kind of learn, you know, in baseball, the dirt track at the wall is a warning track for outfielders running towards the wall. Hey, slow down. This short grass has kind of become a warning track. Check it out. He is a steer, by the way. I cowboy cut him when he was a calf because I wanted to learn. I wanted to know how. And what I learned is banding. Banding's the way to go. Look out, Bruiser. So, when you cowboy cut him, see, he's got a real clean hind end. He kind of looks like he's missing something, because he is. What do you think, boys? What do you think? So this was all brush hogged about 3 weeks ago. Bush hog, brush hog, you know what I'm saying? 3 weeks ago. Whereas the field they were in never got cut. So it was always a little higher. So they're in bovine heaven right now. What do you think, big boy? What do you think? The fence ain't on yet, but we're gonna walk it. Which is probably silly, but it's way over there. You guys know how I am with exercise. I ran this morning, so I ain't gonna run today. But they should see that wire and go, eh. Look how wide they're getting. Goodness. I may need to raise that top wire. It looks a little low right there. Yeah, they got tons of room. They don't even know it yet. Don't even know it yet. Look at them getting froggy with each other. And the one thing I want to watch, I need to put a T-post over there because there's a high spot. And I know they're going to find it. So, let's see what happens here. Not there yet, not there yet. Right there. Yep. We have plenty of time to eat, but I need to fix that because that's like 3 feet off the ground, the bottom wire. I just need a temporary to push it down. But all my temps are being used, so we're gonna figure something out here. I got her. Pinned one in, or I took one from up there. So I am pretty pleased with how that went. That's ground level. And that grass is every bit of 18 inches tall already. Whew. And this is the same stuff that was just cut 3 weeks ago. And I'm sorry. I thought as much as you worked out, nobody'd steal your sleeves anymore.
Yeah, I have to work hard to get these sleeveless shirts.
You need to get a barbed wire tattoo.
Oh, man.
No, I'm just kidding. Don't get a tattoo.
Grandma would shoot me.
Man,
this is amazing. Wow, so, yeah, that's pretty cool. You did all that, and all you had to do was take that down. Yeah, see? Now, what everybody's been saying about keeping the grass low, you know, even though clearly over here, they didn't care.
Yeah, they still crushed it, but this was never cut. This never had a May, June, July cut. This one, like I told him, it just got, what did he do that? Maybe a month ago?
4 weeks.
4 weeks ago.
4 weeks.
Yeah, he's so happy.
Yeah.
Oh man, I filmed them. They were dancing. They walked all the way around.
Oh, did they go all the way around?
Yep. And it's funny, you know, I tell people in baseball, you know, you have the warning track. When you hit the dirt, you know the fence is coming.
Yeah.
It's like this short grass is like a warning track.
Yeah.
When they hit it, they're like, wait a second.
Yeah.
You know?
That's good. I never had to mow again. They keep that down, and that's what they'll do here.
Yeah, they kind of like it.
I anticipate they will do that, and I won't have to mow on the inside. They'll go right to that short grass. Yeah, it's like how I left a fairway over here on the.
I told them that you missed a post. What was funny was they were running the track when they figured it out, and of course they hit that warning track. Well, they hit a random warning track in the middle of the road.
I know.
Both of them kind of turned and looked at me like, "Is this a trick?"
Yeah, they'll never go. They may never eat that grass on the other side of that track.
Yeah. Well, I was telling people, you didn't get kicked, but you felt the whiff like.
They took us.
42.
42. The good guy took a swing at me. So and I'm always careful, but yeah, I went behind him when I was filling up the water, man. He came back. Oh man. Yeah, he'd have broke me in two. Because
their joints start at their hips. I mean, I know we do too, but most people, like when you think about us kicking somebody, it's like knee back.
Oh no.
But man, they'll come all the way off their hip.
Okay.
And swing.
I didn't know for sure. He did not bend his. Is that a knee?
Yeah.
He didn't bend his knee, man. He just
raised it up.
Like that. And it was in lightning fast. He had no chance. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what is really pretty is to just walk it. And then over there you see where I motor patch, man. There's blackberries all over.
Yeah.
I was really getting blackberries.
Dad's been getting blackberries on his channel from the driveway up there.
Oh man.
But he has to get poison ivy in order to get them.
Well, I'll tell you what I get.
So.
Chiggers,
yeah.
I'm here to tell you. Woo, you can't, yeah.
But we found a spot down here on this tree line.
Yeah.
Where there's no ivy.
Yeah,
but there's tons of blackberries.
There along the road, there's lots of poison ivy. But there's a lot of blackberries. You can't go over there.
No, I don't. That's why I ride my four-wheeler.
Yeah.
It's not calories.
I'm not that smart.
It's snakes and poison ivy.
Man, they're going to be healthy. They are healthy. I wondered too. See that grass they're eating this stuff right here?
I know it's darker. What is that?
I don't know. I don't know. But there are big tufts of it growing around, and I'm curious as to what that is. It's not this is fescue right here.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is, but it's all over.
They love it. I don't know if it shows up on camera, but they go to the darker grass.
Yeah.
It's probably sweeter. It's like onion grass.
I think it's probably sweet, and there's a bunch of it. Is that deer? That's a big deer, by the way. Yeah. I mean, there's a bunch of it. It's in my front yard.
We got a lot of beds around here. Well, you feed them corn. Where are you going to think they're going to go?
I know. Oh, they're going to eat themselves into a food coma.
Oh, yeah.
If you can say coma.
I mean, I ate myself into one sometimes.
Yeah, that's what they're going to be.
As Thanksgiving comes around, we're going to sit down and eat. The other day, what I thought about is, well, I'll just encompass these trees and then just put 2 strands around it. And if it's not hot, they won't touch it. It don't even matter. It don't even have to be hot.
Yeah. You mean run it from here?
Like I would just make circles.
All around the tree?
Yeah.
Oh, just keep them out.
Yeah, just one solid wire. They're not going to touch it.
That way.
Oh, yeah.
I mow on either side, and you can pick up, because once you get past this tree, then you can go that way.
Yeah.
As far as you did with the other one, son. And pick up another.
I think it's another.
2 acres has to be 208. Man, to that drive down there.
Well, that post right there, that post with no string on it right now, that's 200 feet from the north side or the south side.
200 feet is probably about that big tree right there, so you could shoot it straight through there.
Well, and what's funny is like when I was working with it a second ago, like to get over it, I would step on it and just smash it down, and it would go, and they'd take off running. Like, well, Dad, what are you doing?
Yeah, they're there. So, you know what's going to be weird though? Sometimes I wonder how often now we'll see them if they're by the house with all this new.
I think they'll go visit Wilma.
Yeah,
I don't know if they'll come visit you.
Yeah, Wilma's.
You shake some cubes at them.
Wilma's their buddy. I'd have to shake cubes now. Yeah, I'll have to. Because they'll be down here. You won't see them down here.
Nah.
From the road.
They'll hide.
The house. Are you sure?
Yeah.
You tell me the truth. If I touch just that wire, it's not going to shock me.
I can't guarantee that. No.
Let me hold your hand. In case I fall over.
No, because if you let go, I'll get shocked.
Hold my hand. Oh.
Look, it's definitely on. It's almost.
Okay. Hey, look at that. I can keep the cows in all by myself.
Pull it up like you're trying to raise the string.
You're scaring me.
You want a good contact.
Yeah. Well, it feels like it's going to flip down on my thumb or something. What's that mean?
There's a fault
somewhere
to the right.
Well, it could be.
Right.
It's
well,
all
we
the way
don't.
down.
I just wanted to see what it was running, but until we mow that over there,
yeah,
it's not going to be super accurate.
Okay.
But I think it's cool to have a measurement before we do that. That way we can see how much the grass affects it.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
I'll go mow that while you go and get your thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get some more step-in posts.
Feel that if they touched it.
Oh yeah, you can feel it.
Would you feel it if you touched
Oh yeah.
it? Would you touch it?
How much you got?
I'm not touching. I'm not asking you to do that.
Just ride on the back like Case does. I won't dump you.
Are you saying trust me? Sorry. Wilma, it's been good to know you.
There's a weight limit on here now, man.
I don't think I'm putting it over.
I'm gonna have to put her in first. Get up his hip.
Man, I think those fumes from the muffler are getting to me.
Coming right up the shorts.
Yeah. I can't remember last time I did this.
Come on, baby.
Hit that bump. Oh, there it was. All right. I have to say, that was pretty fun.
Man, guys, I made a big mistake. It's been like 2 hours since I was out here working. I really do mean it. I'm like super nervous with the Beefy Boys getting this close to their processing date. I didn't want to like surround anything they can get hurt on. You know, I worry about them falling, getting hurt, breaking a leg, eating something they shouldn't. And I forgot to do the most important thing. And I could kick myself. I was at home, I was like, I remembered. Cannot believe I forgot to do that. We do have something causing a hang up somewhere. Here's a perfect example of what this fault finder can do. 3 kilovolts is not, it's not that it's bad, but we can run hotter than that. But I guarantee my issue is in this gate, and I lose a lot of KVs right here. I really need to clean this up. I don't see anything touching there though. Try right here. So it's not the bottom wire, it's this mess right here. That's what I gotta fix. They are trained to it. They'll be good. Like I said, we were out here for almost an hour and a half walking around. They didn't even know the fence was off. So I'm not super worried. This I'll probably take care of tomorrow morning, and I'll show you guys later. Not later in this video, but I'll show you at a later date. You don't want to watch me clean that up. The reason it still looks like that is I was going to put my gate right there like a working pin, but I think I'm actually going to put it down here by the water where we are feeding them, because they're already familiar with that area. And now I just need to get a corral system. Big boy, hang on. You gotta deal with a little air conditioning noise. It's hot. 91 degrees in the truck. My truck's jet black. That makes a difference. I cannot believe I forgot to turn that fence on. But yeah, just is what it is. You get super nervous around, or at least I am. I don't know. Let me know. You guys have been doing this a long time. When you get steers and your animals that you're close to processing, you start getting kind of anxious. I mean, I'm still, you know, August, September, October, November, December. I've still got 5 months to go, and I've already got the heebie-jeebies. So, like I mentioned before, not much keeps me up at night. Come here. And when you get an old dog up that's been napping all evening, she better get some loving. Here, come here. Stay right here. Come here. There you go. There you go. Say hi, Cobella. All right. So I had some audio at the end of this, and I don't know what happened to it. I probably talked so much today that my camera was just like, take a break, dude. Take a break. But I did get a trim. And why did I get a trim? I'm going somewhere this weekend to hang out with some friends. Some of you guys. The place I'm going to hang out with some friends is Sulphur, Oklahoma. You may have heard of it. But the Eddie family, my buddy Brandon at Rustic Woodworking family lives down there. And he's hosting a meetup this weekend. Dogs can't go. Well, dogs can probably go, but You're kind of a special dog. You don't like truck rides. It's weird, but it's okay. I'll forgive you. Yeah, so I'm heading down there. It's gonna be a good time. Some of my friends are going too. And we think you guys should join us and meet the Eddie family and hang out. It'll be a good time for friends and fellowship. And come say hi. Don't be shy, but you know, come up and introduce yourself. You know, you say, hey, I'm, you know, Chuck Smith. I don't know who Chuck Smith is, but you know, if you walk up and you're like, hey Chad, nice to meet you. Yeah. I'm Chuck Smith from YouTube. I may not know that name, man. So say, you know, remind me and be like, hey, I'm Cowboys Butts Drive Me Nuts on YouTube. And I'll be like, oh, yeah, I know you. So some of y'all have different names than, are you just, what's the deal? You're like Smokey today. But yeah, some of y'all get different names than, you know, what's actually on YouTube. So just come up and say hi, and we'll hang out a little bit, enjoy some fellowship, and some, pretty sure there's gonna be some food there. She's gonna go take another nap because she's tired from taking a nap. Anyway, that's all I got for you. Let me know what you think about Batman down in the comments. Should I leave him where he's at? Should we sell him? He can't stay where he's at. He's gotta have friends right now. He's whining because he can't get to his buddies, but I'm not sure what's going on. So anyway, just let me know your thoughts. You know, super lengthy video today, but I had the time, I wanted to do it. It's fun, you know, and showing Dad what it looks like. And, you know, Dad and I are a team. We run our farm. And I had all that set up, and he did something before I was able to do what I did. So then when he got there, I had to show him what I did and make sure he knew, you know, hey, here's where we want to cut this. And he'd say, well, we can do that, but there's rocks over here, stay away from that. You know, and it's just part of running a farm. And I wouldn't have it any other way, working with my dad and my shortest best friends. So, yeah, I couldn't be happier, guys. I'm content. I'm happy. Life is good. Very, 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 very blessed. Very grateful. Very thankful. And thankful for every one of you guys. So, y'all be good. We'll see you this weekend. Don't work too hard. Don't make it weird. God bless. See y'all.